am making my first ever video on my Trying to Conceive channel. So first, let's begin with my name. I'm Christy. I'm 28 years old, turning 29 soon. I wanted to make a Trying to Conceive or TTC YouTube page because I just wanted to reach out to those of you who are out there who can possibly be going through what I am. So let's first start off with what is causing me to not be able to conceive as quickly as those of you who can. I have PCOS, and what that is when you have some cysts in your ovary, so it's polycystic cysts, you know. So anyways, I got diagnosed when I was 19, and I wasn't really familiar with it. At that time, doctors just put me on birth control and tried to regulate my period. But you know, when you're 19, you're not really thinking about having kids yet, and I definitely wasn't. When I was 25, I was weighing at my highest 254 pounds, and my daughter was conceived by losing weight. Losing weight naturally. I had PCOS, and then when I was losing weight, all my cycles just came back normally. At the same time, I still wasn't sure if I was able to conceive or not, but I went from 254 pounds to 181 pounds, and that was 73 pounds dropped. As soon as I dropped those weight, my cycle went normal. I got pregnant, and I would say I got pregnant around January or so, and I was not aware that I was pregnant. I did not know. I did have a lot of cramping, and I kept telling people that I was going to start my cycle soon, but sure enough, I never started my cycle. So it wasn't until February of 2013 that I found that I took a pregnancy test, because my husband kept insisting me to take it, and I took it, and I ended up getting a positive. I was so happy because we weren't trying, but from before I just knew that we weren't able to have a kid, and just losing weight and getting my cycle back was the best thing that happened. And then the next best thing was my daughter. I got pregnant, had her in October 2013, of course, gained majority of my weight back. So now my current weight is 234 pounds. I find it harder to try to lose weight when I have my daughter. So, you know, we've been trying ever since my daughter turned 1.5, and nothing's happened for us. And my daughter's already going to be 3 in October. So we have decided to try, and for that 1.5 years, nothing happened. We definitely weren't using any protection or anything, and it never happened. So I figured because of my weight gain, my PCOS came back. So I am seeking help from a fertility doctor. So I'm currently seeing a reproductive endocrinologist, and she specializes in PCOS. So when I started seeing her, she ran a bunch of tests, and they all came back normal. But the only thing that was high was, it wasn't high, but it was slightly elevated, was my cholesterol. She wanted to just get that under control, you know, just by a high fiber diet and low carb, which I'm totally working on, because I did get back up to 240 pounds, and I dropped some more weight because I was working out. But I really got to get back on that working out situation. Haven't done it this week, but I'm gonna. But every test came back normal. My prolactin was normal. My estrogen was normal. And I forgot what the male hormone is called, but that was definitely normal. You know, that was not high. Like some PCOS ladies have high male hormones, and I'm not one of them. And I think my symptoms for PCOS are just my cysts and being overweight. Oh yeah, and not having my cycle. But so since those tests came back normal, my reproductive endocrinologist, she is wanting to put me on Letrozole, or another word for it is Provera. I'm really excited to, because I've never tried them before, so I'm hoping that this works for me so that I can conceive my second baby. And then let's see, I had my cycle on May 4th, so that was cycle day 1. I am currently on cycle day, I believe it's cycle day 17. Let me check on my phone. I'm on cycle day 22. So, and she says that if my period doesn't come this week, then we are going to start Provera again. Oh, you guys, I totally forgot to tell you guys. So, I took Provera on April 25th, and my cycle came on May 4th. So that was about 8 days before my cycle came. And then that May 4th was cycle day 1. And then I'm on cycle day 22. Oh, which by the way, guys, I did do the HSG test. And if you guys don't know what that is, that's when they put blue dye into your uterus and it goes out the fallopian tubes, out the out the ovaries. Pretty much what it is they want to just do that test to make sure that your fallopian tubes or anything are not blocked. I did that test and oh my gosh, it definitely felt so weird. It was like when I don't know if you guys ever like remember your first like contractions that weren't that bad. You know, the ones you have before you go to the hospital. It felt just like that, but it was like if you just take a breath like in and out and you're calm, you'll be fine. So pretty much it gave me a lot of cramping, but then the good thing is that it came out great. There was nothing wrong, so I had to go ahead to talk to my RE and see where we went from there. So if my cycle doesn't come this week, we are going to start another round of Provera. And then on cycle day 3, she's going to put me on Provera. Or a lot of people say Femara, but I don't know. Whatever you guys want to say. She wants to do that, and then she wants to do the trigger shot, and she wants to go with IUI. Now, the thing about doing the IUI is I definitely don't mind at all, and the cost isn't that much, which I don't mind doing. Only thing is that if she does do the IUI this month, I am so busy in June. Like June, we are going on vacation for like about 2 weeks, and then I also work. So I don't know how that's going to fit into my schedule, but we're going to have to figure things out. After I talk to my doctor, I'm going to have to see if I should just try the Femara on my own. And then when I'm on vacation, my husband and I could do the baby dance or something and see if it happens that way. And if I don't conceive that way, then we'll do the IUI in July because I'm less busy in July. So I'm going to have to see what it is, but I will update you guys on the decision I make. Also, I wanted to tell you guys that I am taking the supplement inositol. So I've been reading a lot of things online about how inositol helps with some ladies helps with, the symptoms like excess hair growing or like acne problems or say getting your cycle back. I just started, this is my second week. I have noticed that I'm more calmer and my acne's just always been bad. So I'm not quite sure if I've seen a change in my acne yet, but I guess I'm gonna have to take it a little bit longer. But I will say that it's pretty sweet. So what I do is in the morning, I just take a cup of water and fill it up about this much, and then I put a teaspoon of inositol in it, powder, and I just shake it or mix it really well, and then I just take it like a shot. And then afterwards I take a cup of water, but I do that once in the morning and then once at night, and then yeah, I haven't seen a cycle come by itself yet, so maybe it will. I will tell you guys though, I have been getting some random cramps, so I wonder if the inositol is helping me and it's like gonna start my period, or if it doesn't this week at all, then I'm probably gonna end up taking the Provera. But anyhow, I just wanted to share my story with you guys, and I would love to keep you guys all posted about my journey to trying to conceive my second baby.